The Maiev Shadowsong one-shot is back. It's super happy for me to announce that we finally have her viable once again, since we have the change in towers to rocket towers. The dragon towers was one of those towers that Unbound units simply struggled with. So having this ability with rocket towers, she is back and more viable than ever, ready to destroy and eliminate enemies in less than 60 seconds. And as you can see here, the build that I'm about to show you here today, it's not too different from the one I used in the initial release of Warcraft Rumble, but it has changed a little bit since I've gotten talents and I'm trying out something new. We also obviously have Goblin Sappers as part of this build, which we have the talent called Rocket Powered Turbo Boots. Now the Rocket Powered Turbo Boots are super amazing. You need this overall when you're using the Goblin Sappers so they can run twice as fast. They also got a rocket strapped to their back, which is very dangerous. We also got the Worgen himself, the Lone Wolf. We also got Safe Pilot. Now I have Stealth for the Safe Pilot because I think it's a really nice talent. We got Quillbore to pull aggro from these towers or simply act as a tank. Now we also got the Griffin and the Dark Iron Miner. Now for the Griffin, the talent I have is the one that increases his range, the Mighty Throw. Now you can switch off the Griffin to other units, same with the Dark Iron Miner. The only reason I'm using the Dark Iron Miner is because I want another unit that can pull aggro and at the same time get those nice mining nodes. We did capture that tower on the second side, which is his secondary tower, and he's trying to use spells to capture it, but it's not going to be enough, and we dropped the Worgen. Now, as you can see, I do have the Lone Wolf talent for the Worgen. It's not really great for the Wrathy basic map, and I'll be 100% honest with you. However, that's all due to the fact that the map is very small, but the next map change, I'm pretty sure it's going to be very useful, basically giving me back 1 gold when no allies are in range of this wolf, or Worgen, I should say. Now, we're dropping those saplings. As you can see, they already pulled aggro on the left-hand side with those tankier units, and we're dropping the safe pilot, and there we go, taking off so much health from the enemy, and this is an easy victory here. I don't even think it's been 60 seconds. I'm not 100% sure, but let me tell you, it feels so good to get this Unbound deck running again, this Unbound one-shot with Maiev. Now, we're going to go into our next game here. We got Hogger. What an interesting choice to go up against. Hogger is a fantastic commander, one of my favorites overall, but I will say, Hogger has dropped a little bit in the rankings for me since we switched to Wrathy Basin, but that's totally fine. So we're going to drop our safe pilot there as well as the Warging. We also got a gold back, which is nice. And we're going to try our best to get that secondary tower because I think it's hilarious. Those saplings are going to be able to do it. I wasn't able to pull aggro with the Quillbore in time, but look at that. We're dropping our Unbounds and they should be more than enough. We got our next safe pilot up, going to eliminate that Griffin Rider, blast it down. Are they going to be enough? I'm pretty sure, and she does. Maiev with her nice damage. The enemy does have sappers, but they don't have this quick speed, which means they're not going to really be doing anything. He did use, however, the cheat death, so they were unkillable. That is also something really nice to have with the sappers. However, I didn't really add it to this build because I wanted to try one without it. They're not going to get up there as Hogger comes out and immediately eliminates them with his nice ham hock. Now, the enemy is struggling right now. Hogger's not going to be able to take that tower fully, but we're going to drop the Griffin Rider, and we basically have control of the entire map, which basically means we can collect all the resources. He did use his sappers there. They were able to make it in, but it doesn't matter. He still did not have enough unit composition and damage to take that out. We still have to worry because he could recapture it at any time, but we have the control of the map, as I said earlier, which means we're collecting the resources, and this is the strength of the map, and we're just going to keep attacking his base, no worries. Now for Maiev Shadowsong, I do have the talent that allows her to teleport when she's hit with anything ranged. She teleports the initial release of the person that hits her, as you can see there, and she's doing some nice damage while those sappers come in. Now even if he recaptures this base, it's totally fine. Oh, Hogger's speeding away. Look at that. He's not going to be able to recapture that in time. We're dropping the Quillbore. He does have his sappers in the wrong section. Yes, they're not going to be able to make it. The Griffin Rider comes out eliminating Hogger. Now he has just a little bit of health left. We're going to drop the nice Worgen here to eliminate. Now, honestly, I could do this 2 ways. I could drop the sappers, which I'm probably going to do here. They're either going to run in and destroy that, and if not, we're going to drop Maiev Shadowsong or his safe pilot, and they should be able to do enough damage. That nice Hogger player in his part, one swing. We also recapture his tower. He's struggling really bad, and I understand the pressure he's feeling, and this should be it right here. Even though she's going to be hit, let's see, can it be? You know what? It is. Okay, because if it wasn't, I was about to drop Maiev Shadowsong, and she was about to eliminate him right there. Okay, now with that being said, we're going up against Rend Blackhand. This is going to be very interesting since most of Rend Blackhand unit builds have a lot of air units, and Unbounds don't really hit, but it's very nice to know that Maiev Shadowsongs, when she comes out of stealth, she even hits air units. Now, we placed down the Griffin there because we're trying to figure out what we want to do. I'm trying to get the right rotation of units before, I unleash my Unbound units right here. So we're going to drop the safe pilot as well right here. He does have a miner, which is really nice. He's collecting those resources. So we're going to pull aggro right there with the saplings coming in. We're going to drop Maiev Shadowsong, and she's running, and we may be able to capture that tower. We're very close to it right now. He does drop Prowler. Now, with the Prowler, what's very annoying, he does so much damage. That tower is so low. We may get it right here. Perfect. Now the Griffin Rider did take a little bit of damage, but the thing is she's in air and those units cannot do anything to her. The Tauren is not even hitting the safe pilot. That's so good. We're dropping these sappers, so they're going to straight up ignore those little whelp eggs right there, which is fantastic. We don't want to have to deal with that. They're exploding in. Perfect. Now the enemy is almost at 50% health. This build is working fantastic. He also has Chimera. Now the Chimera is a unit I really hope to get before the season ends, because let's be honest, the Chimera does look cool. However, I think it would fit really well with Hogger, if I was to say, mainly because if you get the talent that increases its health every time played by 10%, it works really well with Hamhawk for Hogger. Now drop in our little Worgen right here. We need to actually... No, I think we're fine. We don't really need to worry too much. He did, however, eliminate those saplings with his normal damage from his tower, and I can't wait for the fortification for the towers or for the PvP to go away. Fortification is kind of annoying, making these towers a little more hardier than normal. Now, as you can see here, he's struggling. He's below 50% health right now. He's probably trying to figure out what he can do. His Tauren warriors seem to have glitched out right there, and that sucks. But we're just trying to keep that tower engaged while we got these nice little saplings going. Going to pull aggro with our nice Quillboar right here. They're going to blast away and go in. Oh, man. Just one more damage is all we really need. Now, if I added a spell to this rotation, would it be better? Maybe I switch off my Griffin into a spell, but I think the Griffin is necessary, or at least having one little air unit. Now, the safe pilot, is she going to be enough? Nah, she's not going to be enough. But she did literally demount Rend Blackhand, which was really nice right there. We do have to worry about this. Should we? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to place the Griffin Rider. He's going to go on for the defensive. As he's super ranged right now, adding that 3 extra range, he's going to be able to eliminate enemies, no worries. Now, I do have the dragon on the right-hand side. I'm waiting for him to go, and maybe I pop the sappers. Now, I could pop Maiev shadowsong and end this game right here, but I'm not going to waste her because you never know what could happen. I popped them right there in the right corner. Go, 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 go. You guys got this. We also pop Maiev, and you know what? As you can see there, she teleports instantly to the enemy base, eliminating her out. Now, if she had failed, we obviously know those sappers were about to go in. They could have immediately ignored that Tauren warrior. Now, as you can see here, we're going up against Baron Riven there. Baron Riven there is a super annoying deck, but I will say it is nerfed on this map with the fact that now these spawned frost mages spawn a little later. They used to spawn at 15 seconds. Now they spawn every 18 seconds, which actually is a pretty decent nerf for the build. Now, with that being said, I think those sappers are actually in the wrong moment there. That's totally fine. We do have Maiev on the field. We're dropping our nice Worgen here with the Griffin Rider, so she doesn't have to worry about being hit by that abomination. We do have those gold resources going up. I'm waiting for them to build up. He does summon Baron Riven there. Which way is Baron Riven there going to go? Is he going to go to my secondary base? Or okay, so he's all funneling every single one of his units to my main base, which I completely understand. We got those saplings going in. I don't think he has any resources to counter it as we pull aggro with our Quillboar. Perfect right there. You know, I'm watching that as well because he did summon the Necromancers. So we have Maiev right there. We're going to summon our Griffin Rider, and they're going to eliminate Baron Riven there a little faster than normal. Now, the mistake I made was I probably shouldn't have summoned the Griffin in that specific spot. It would have been a better opportunity for me not to. He's also summoning those skeletons right there, which means he's trying his best to overwhelm me with pressure. But let me be honest with you, that Corehound build I had the other day, that build is super pressure. Now, if you did not check out that video, make sure you do, because it's a build you definitely want to try out with your Corehounds, because it's super broken right now once you combine it with Jaina. I wonder if we put them right here in the corner. We're going to collect these resources right here. We do have him literally using Abomination and Baron Riven there on the left-hand side, which means I don't think he has units to defend us. He does actually. The safe pilot comes out eliminating, but the Quillboar's doing little ticks off with his nice little stone hammer. We're going to easily be able to clear the left-hand side, mainly because of this Griffin Rider. She is so uncontested right now, just doing so much damage. We're going to place the Worgen as well, since he used his awesome little Blizzard, which is a very nice thing to have with Baron Riven there. Now, as you can see here, the saplings are coming out again. What does he have on the field? He doesn't have... Oh, he has the Harpies. I keep forgetting he has Harpies. I was about to say he doesn't really have much. Now, I tried my best to use Quillboar to pull aggro from the Harpies, but it came out a little too late, so I just wasted 2 resources. What I should have done was just accepted the fact that those saplings were gone, and that would have been it. His Necromancer pull is really nice as well, learning that he constantly pulls it, but the Necromancer is so weak right now. He does have his own safe pilot, but he misses mine, which means I don't really gotta worry too much. He does eliminate it with the blast, but that gets the safe pilot out of stealth. We're gonna collect some resources here as the mining nodes is at 2. Oh man, I'm steaming up right now. I feel like this Unbound build, we're about to push really hard in the next one, and it's going to be just enough to win. So again, we're going with the same rotation. Should we use Quillboar? Yeah, we're going to pull a Quillboar to pull aggro right here. I'm not sure if we did it in time. He tried to counter it with the skeletons, and it wasn't enough, giving us the victory right there. That was an awesome GG, I'll be honest with you. That ending there from that match was super satisfying, simply watching those skeletons try to get up in time to counter those saplings, and they weren't enough. Now, obviously, saplings with cheat dead is such a nice combo. However, I didn't really want to use that combination. I wanted to use that spell for something else maybe, but it could still be used for the Unbound deck. I could take out Dark Iron Miner and just use that cheat dead instead. Sadly, I wasn't able to get rid of that Dark Spade Troll before my Griffin died, because that was the initial plan right there. So I would have had my Griffin just doing damage to the Abomination. I'm probably going to play my Worgen right here, let the Worgen do some stuff. We got back 1 gold, which is nice. And we weren't able to really do damage with the saplings thanks to that enemy golem. Now, I'm getting a little damage on my base. I really not worrying too much, I'll be honest with you. I probably should drop some. No, I think my Griffin's going to be enough. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to drop my safe pile, get rid of the Dark Spirit Troll. And do we save my Griffin? No, not in enough. So we're just going to go for the second tower. Hopefully we're able to do it. Going to drop my Worgen there, get 1 gold back, drop Maiev Shadowsong as well as the... Wait, where... I could have sworn I dropped saplings. Did I not drop my saplings? I thought I did, because I was expecting them to come in and we probably would have captured that base. For some reason, something happened. I'm a little unsure right now, but that's totally fine. Are they going to get off? They're not going to get off. They're not going to do anything right there. We at least get 1 off doing some damage, but that was actually a messed up play by me. I also know on the right-hand side, the Golem is doing some nice damage to my base, dropping the Dark Iron Miner to... Oh, wait, hold up. That base is a lot weaker than I thought it was. Okay, so we're dropping some units here. We need to recapture this ASAP. He does use his Chain Lightning for the stun as well, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to recapture that tower. He doesn't really have anything to play to ensure that we keep it. Now, he is attacking my main base. That's totally okay. We do have the saplings coming out. They're not going to have to worry, as I pulled aggro with the Quillbore, and they go in and we instantly capture his secondary base while ours is still up. We're fighting for it, but it's not going to be enough. He also used Execute. Not really that smart of an option. Well, to be honest, it actually was pretty smart, because Gromos was able to recapture it, but it's not going to be enough. It's so close to my main base, and I have saplings, and as you can see here, boom, boom, Griffin Rider is going to easily eliminate him. No worries, and now we have 2 bases while we're moving into going for the elimination of the complete game and come out victorious right here. We're dropping another Quillbore as well as a safe pallet right here. I think the rock... Oh, no, 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 no. The rocket tower did not switch aggro to my second Quillbore because the main one was still alive. That sucked, because that basically eliminated my entire push. And there we're doing a little bit of damage. We're going to collect all the gold as possible since we control all the gold mines on the map right now. These guys are super close. Going to blast in right there, doing more damage. 1 more sapling should be enough to eliminate the enemy, or we can just go in for a push with Unbound right here. Boom, eliminating him out. No worries. That, let me tell you, that golem is not going to be able to do nothing. If the golem, however, had the chickens, that would have been really funny. It works really well in a lot of different scenarios for me. That's just my personal opinion. And we're doing damage to the enemy base, dropping the saplings, and here it comes out GG. Now let me know if you try this build and if you enjoy it, because let me tell you, I had a lot of fun.